I accidentally already started cooking, but I've been kind of craving stuffed mushrooms, and I've never used these Beyond Meat sausages yet. So I'm gonna give them a try and kind of make the classic Italian sausage stuffed mushrooms with, you know, like cheesy panko crumbs on top. Also, if you're gonna make this, preheat your oven to, I think, 350 while you're kind of getting everything ready, so then by the time you're finished and everything is stuffed, you can just stick it in the oven and be ready to go. So before I kind of got started, I knew that I wanted to make this. I kind of looked at a few recipes online, and I saw one by the Barefoot Contessa, and she uses like mascarpone and Parmesan cheese, and I don't have any of that. I have a tiny bit, like a tablespoon left of my Miyoko's cream cheese. I do have some Miyoko's mozzarella, so I might add a little bit of that because it does get pretty melty, just to kind of get everything to bind together once we've got it all in the pan so we can stuff it and not have crumbly stuffed mushrooms. I want creamy, yummy, delicious stuffed mushrooms that kind of stay intact as you bite into them. So let's get to chopping up the rest of our stuff. We're gonna add the stems of the mushrooms, chop them up, add them in, the onion, season it up, melt some cheese in there, and then we're gonna stuff and go in the oven. So I just want to get like every last bit of the mushroom goodness and be able to fit as much stuffing in as I can. And I recently watched a video with May Flowers making stuffed mushrooms, and she used a melon baller to get the insides out of her mushrooms. And I thought that was pretty smart. So giving that a try, it's working pretty well. So I just got all our mushroom guts chopped up and in here, and I'm just adding some garlic. I know it's like a lot of garlic, but I love a lot of garlic, so that's what we're doing around here. So I'm just gonna kind of cook this down a bit and get it all combined, add in the kale, and then we're gonna melt in some of that cheese and then stuff these mushrooms. Easy as that. It really isn't. It's a lot of chopping, but it's really not that complicated. Okay, so this may look like a lot of kale compared to the amount of other filling we have, but I'm just gonna dice it up. It's gonna cook down really small. And besides, with all the, you know, vegan cheese and oily sausage, just trying to maintain a balance here with some health. So we're gonna kale it, get it, like nail it, but kale it on the health department, on the health side of things. All right, so this is all cooking down really well. It's smelling delicious, looking really good. So I'm just gonna kind of scoot it out of the way. Also, I'm not adding any extra oil to this recipe. I'm just using whatever is coming off of the Beyond sausage. So I'm gonna add in my kale, just kind of give it some room to kind of cook down before I mix it all up. I might even put the top, the lid on and steam it a bit, just to kind of speed up the process. I was just looking to see what spices were in the sausage, but they don't reveal any of their secrets specifically. So I was just gonna add some parsley, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and add a little bit of sage and thyme too, just because I kind of like those flavors. Sausage is getting good and brown. I like a little bit of those crispy bits. Looking so yummy. I don't care who you are. That looks like meat. That looks like real meat in there. It's kind of freaking me out. Every time, I say it like every time I cook with any of the Beyond Meat products, because the texture is so realistic, the look is realistic, it's just pretty amazing.
Smells like it too.
Opinion. It really does. Okay, so like I said, Barefoot Contessa uses mascarpone, but we don't have that, and we're vegan, so I'm using a tiny bit of cream cheese that I have left. That was a little close on my face there. I use just a little bit of cream cheese, the Miyoko's cream cheese. Whoops. And then probably a little bit of the Miyoko's the mozzarella. And this is just the plain. I mean, I guess you could use the smoked. I really like the smoked Miyokos on my salads. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I used to kind of like the bacon ranch salad, and it kind of gives you that flavor without any of the piggies in your salad. I don't like piggies in my salad. I like smoked Miyoko's mozzarella. Got it. I think I'll just kind of chop it up a little bit just so it kind of cooks and melts a little bit faster.
You want what?
More.
More what?
Cheese. Please.
More cheese, please.
I definitely think if you had more of the cream cheese, that would be helpful. But also, you could probably use, if you make, I love to make cashew cream cheese, and I usually have cashews soaking in my fridge, but I use them all. So like a cashew cream or a cashew cream cheese, if you can make something like that. So it might just be a little bad and add some more of the Miyokos just to get a little more of that creaminess into the mix here. So I ended up adding just a little bit of soy milk just to kind of get it a little more creamy, so it kind of, you know, it sticks together a little bit, which is just going to make it easier to kind of shove down into the mushroom and stay juicier, I guess you could say. Let me taste what I have going on here. See if I need to add any salt. We'll use the melon. Okay. Whoops. Pretty good. I think we need a little more pepper. Oh, it's definitely creamy. It's good and creamy. I think it needs a little
kick?
A little kick, but I want the baby to eat some, so I'm not gonna add too much.
Which baby? That baby?
Yeah.
I'm full.
Are you even gonna eat any of this?
Yes. Next year I'm gonna go to kindergarten.
Okay. Let's stuff the mushrooms. Okay, we're gonna stuff the shrimps. I turned off the heat. Let's get to stuffing. So good. Can you try?
I like it. Yummy.
Isn't it so good? Okay.
I hope I will like it with the mushroom.
That was
Just gonna
that was so typical.
I'm gonna kind of crumble this up a little bit more, this Parmesan cheese, and mix it with the breadcrumbs. And then we're gonna just sprinkle a little bit on top of each one, just so it gets a little bit of a crispy texture. And these are just plain panko breadcrumbs. So a couple of these peppers, they wouldn't sit up, so I just decided to stick them in some cupcake holders that I had, just so I don't want all the stuffing to end up falling out of it whenever it's cooking. Okay, so we have the oven at 350. Look out, Dave. Look out, Dave. Dave. We're gonna stick these in for about 20 minutes. Just kind of check for them to get juicy. They should start kind of bubbling. The mushrooms should brown a little bit as they cook down. And then we're gonna have this with probably a salad, and that'll be our dinner. So, well.
Check you later.
Wait, don't forget to say subscribe and like.
We're gonna do that at the end.
Don't forget to say subscribe and give a big thumbs up.
Yeah, give a big thumbs up.
So do it.
Give a big subscribe and then give me a big thumbs up.
Big thumb up. Thumb up?
Thumbs up.
Thumbs up. All right. Oh, and one thing, the Beyond Sausage, they come in like a casing that I didn't realize whenever I opened the package, so I almost started like throwing them in there. But I did go ahead and take the casing off of the sausages before I sauteed it in the pan. So I don't know if you could leave it on, I don't know if it would break down, but it kind of seemed like it was something like rice paper or something of that consistency, that texture on the sausage. So just so you know, I took it off before I put it in the pan. You can eat it. I think if you put them on a grill, it kind of gives you that bite texture of like a bratwurst or whatever, but I took it off just because I wanted to kind of brown all the edges and stuff.
What you eating?
Pepper.
Bell peps? Capsicum?
Capsicum.
Capsicum?
So now I'm just gonna check on them. Let's see. They're looking pretty good. Oh, let's go ahead and turn that off. They're looking pretty good. I think just to get them a little more brown on top, I'm gonna go ahead and turn on the broil on high. And I'm just gonna watch them a bit, just so they get a little crispy on the top.
Putting together a pro salad.
Pro salad.
Yep.
With most of our meals, we usually just do one big salad and we all share it. So we have our big wooden bowl, our salad bowl. Usually we do some baby kale, baby spinach, cabbage, carrots, and sprouts if we have them. And then we add, you know, some nuts and seeds. But I'm gonna make a quick dressing for you. It's kind of our go-to right now. So for our dressing, I'm just gonna use some tahini, some Dijon mustard, apple cider vinegar. Davey needs some food.
I got it.
Tahini, Dijon mustard, apple cider vinegar, salt, garlic powder, and a little bit of maple syrup. So I'm just gonna whip that up real quick in our little bullet mixer. So we got our salad made. I'm just gonna add, it's just a mix of hemp seeds, chia seeds, flax seeds, pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds, just any of the seeds that we had that were running low. I just mixed them all together. And so we just add some of that to the salad. I'm gonna pour over our dressing. It is so creamy and so delicious. So good. And also, they're finished and they look delicious and I can't wait to eat them. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Are you excited? You excited? Okay, let's go eat.
Yay!
You know, don't want to let any of this delicious dressing go to waste. It's really so good. If you haven't tried it, you should try it. It's delicious. Simple, easy, creamy, amazing.
Like you.
Let me say, dinner is served. No, okay, this is probably gonna be messy, but
make sure I have slow-mo turned on.
Don't slow. It might be hot.
It's all for the greater good.
The mushroom still has really good texture. The crispy on the top is so good, so it's crunchy. It's meaty. It's very indulgent. So it's not going to be an everyday recipe. This is a every once in a while, because there's a lot of oil in these sausages and we don't typically eat like that, but it's the fall. We're playing with recipes. So these are delicious and I hope that you give them a try. I plan to make them again to bring to our Christmas hangout with our family as like an appetizer, side dish kind of thing. I think that it will fool some of our meat eaters in the family because, I mean, they would fool me. But anyways, we're Modern Vegan and we hope that you like our video. Give us a thumbs up and subscribe. And if you'd like to follow us on social media, I'm Miss Modern Vegan. That's mrs.modernvegan. And my husband's Mr. Modern Vegan as well, so you can follow him. And stay tuned for the next video. Bye-bye.
Take 43.
So these are delicious, and I hope that you give them a try. So these are delicious, and I hope that you give them a try. I plan to make them again to bring to our family Christmas, I mean. I lost it. Thanks for watching.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.